on Bad Guy Brandon Wrestling Headline News.
Bad Guy Brandon.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're here live on Wrestling Headline News. Bad Guy Brandon. So TNA Knockouts Knockdown pay-per-view debuting this week and complete details. Alright, so TNA will debut the 2014 Knockouts Knockdown one night only pay-per-view this week, featuring Gail Kim versus Veda Scott, Angelina Love versus Scarlett Bodox, Madison Rain versus Jessica Havoc, Rabbi Sky versus Velvet Sky, Taryn Terrell versus Carly Perez, Mia Yim versus Brittany, Brooke Testmaster versus Deanna, and Marty Bell versus ODB. The winners will meet in a gauntlet match to determine the final victor. So, make sure you tune in to TNA Knockouts Knockdown pay-per-view debuting this week. So, make sure you tune in for that one. I'm sure it's going to be big. It's a lot of new divas I see on, should I say knockouts on TNA. If you heard me mess up on their names, because I never heard of them and I never seen them before. Like I said before, I don't watch TNA like that. I barely tune in for WWE. I barely watch wrestling at all, okay? Anymore, like that. But I do tune in to my Ring of Honor, you know, because my man Jay Briscoe and Cedric Alexander's on there. You know, I always liked the Briscoe brothers. So, by God Briscoe. So, a little of WWE 2K15 news. Okay, folks. Now, here's the thing about WWE 2K15 news. I'm sure most of y'all don't like it. I'm sure most of y'all said, you know what, fuck it, I'm not getting over, I have to wait till next year. Okay? But, here's the thing. I think that you should still go out there and check it out. I mean, it's the best. I mean, it's not the best, but I think it's the best. You know? The latest entrances for the day will be also in the description box, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to get the notepad out, so I won't forget. So if I do forget, you know, just remind me later and ask me, so I won't forget. But the latest entrances for this week is Dan Bryan, the Usos, and Corey Graves. That's right, I said Corey Graves. He's in it for this year's WWE 2K15, which is his first ever video game showing appearance in a video game. Unless you created them, then yeah. But yeah. Also, the NXT mode is also in the game this year, which a lot of people is excited about. But a lot of people is disappointed because we can only create 25 superstars. I think it's not that bad, to be honest. I think, I don't know. I just think that maybe maybe, I don't know. Maybe they just couldn't put it all in the game. I guess that would be the whole reason. But you can also take a behind the scenes look at the making of WWE 2K15, which is also on YouTube. I will put that in the description box also. So also a new mode, they took out Paint Tool. A lot of people was like, oh shit, you know what, fuck this game. They took it out. I can't do it. I have to make anime characters, and I can't do it. I have to make Mortal Kombat and SpongeBob. Okay, how am I gonna live without Mortal Kombat and SpongeBob? How can I do that? That's how most of y'all are. And stop with the Mortal Kombat and SpongeBob thing. I'm tired of going on Xbox Live and PlayStation Network, seeing y'all crappy work. It's not that crappy. I seen some good ones though. I did see some good ones. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of seeing it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm just tired of seeing all that bull crap. Okay, we're just trying to have a good real game this year. Okay. We're trying to have a real game this year. Stop fucking it up with your goddamn Mortal Kombat, your Cartoon Network characters, superstars, acting like, oh, this would have been if regular show, if Samurai Jack, if Liu Kang came to WWE. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. You can't. We're trying to play a real game here, folks. We're just trying to have a real game here. Alright? We're just trying to have a real game. And for the first time ever, we got it. They put the graphics in this year. Awesome. Okay, it looks like you're really watching TV. So I can't wait to not even play the game. I'm just going to watch this shit on computer. Not on the computer, but I'm saying like the AI fighting each other. Alright? So I can't wait to sit back and watch that, because it's going to actually look like I'm watching WWE. Now, y'all can create TNA, y'all can create Ring of Honor, anything fighting. Hell, you can even create UFC fighters. This is just my opinion, folks. I'm not telling y'all go ahead and do this. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. I'm just saying, help other people out here. I'm tired of going to community creations and, seeing, Mortal Kombat. And I'm saying, like, I mean, it's good, but why, dude? If you want to fight with Mortal Kombat, buy the game. That's why they got, like, 8 games of it. Okay? They even put DC versus Mortal Kombat. I think that's what it's called. But, yeah. Alright? So you want to create Batman versus Shao Kahn, I think is his name, and all them other characters? Buy the game itself. Stop creating it on wrestling games. We got our stuff. Y'all keep y'all's. Alright? Keep it over there. Okay, so Paint Tool is removed this year. But we got WWE 2K15 Creation Studio. Okay? We got the Creation Studio. Alright? You can now get either Paint.net on your computer, or probably you already got Adobe Photoshop. But if you want a substitute that you don't have to pay for anything, Paint.net is your go-to, because you're gonna have, if you want your face in the game, or if you want any logo in the game, you're gonna need to have it transparency, a PNG file, and yeah, all right, because it's gonna look better. You can keep, because you're gonna have to delete the background of your photo. Take a photo off of Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever you use, a profile picture of your face, okay. And then put it in the game. Alright? Same thing with logos, same things with tattoos. Just put it in the game. Finally. And you can check out how is it done also in the description box. Alright? Okay. So, moving on. Lucha Underground viewership. Lucha Underground was only watched by about 8,000 people in the 18 to 49 demographic last week, when its series premiere launched on the El Rey network. According to Dave Meltzer, the overall viewership was probably between 18,000 and 20,000. That said, it was still the second most watched program on El Rey last week. The Spanish-only version of the show on Unimas aired Saturday and likely had a much higher turnout. Likely in the hundreds of thousands, the El Rey network is a premium channel on most cable providers, and most of the show's promotion in the United States has been through the internet. Officials have been reassuring talent and backstage employees that they are in the wrestling game for the long haul, and have a guaranteed 39 episode commitment for the first season. Okay, so Kylam, or however you pronounce it, the immediate reaction to those numbers is, wow, that's low. But the creators had to know El Rey's reach ahead of time. Unimas should draw big for the show, but they're going to have to find their place in the U.S. market and do a ton of advertising. Okay? Speaking of advertising, I would like to advertise the EmpireOnline.net. You can go on there. You can find awesome shows such as OWFs and the show that killed OWF, NHF. Daily reminder. Shout out to Demantra, aka Kevin Story. So, and shout out to Nine, who I beat. Okay, I don't care what nobody say. I beat Nine on OWF Loaded, and I beat him at Chamber of Blood. I don't care what nobody say. Okay, all right, good. No complaints. No complaints. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think you know what time it is. It is time for us to go over to the fan board of the WWE TNA All of This, because we only have, I don't think we have that much time left. If we can hurry up and fit this in, we only got 2 minutes left. So let's go to this. WrestleMania 31, Brock versus Reigns, or Cena versus Reigns. JR brought up some interesting points in regards to Brock's contract status. Now the right thing to do would put someone over Brock this year if he does not plan on re-signing post-WrestleMania. But what would that mean for Cena? Do we think the real money match is Brock versus Reigns, or WrestleMania face versus face, Cena versus Reigns? Personally, I think the option for Cena Reigns will surface again, put Reigns Lesnar quite likely will not. But that begs the question, with Reigns beating Lesnar, who broke the Undertaker's undefeated streak, and also beating Cena twice, or by this time 3 times. Is there any point of Cena versus Reigns? What do you think? Lesnar versus Rusev will also be a great shout, though so would Cena versus Reigns. Rusev, I guess. I would definitely look forward to a high-profile face versus face championship match with Cena versus Reigns if they really want Reigns to be the next big baby face. Let him go over the face of the WWE today. It will be IMO, the biggest face versus face WrestleMania championship match since Cena versus HBK in 2007. I believe that's true. I believe that they is going to have Cena versus Reigns, other than Brock versus Reigns. But Brock versus Reigns is an awesome match. But other people's opinions, like the charismatic Enigma, he says Lesnar versus Reigns. It's obvious, but sometimes that's the route you go Reigns wins if you go any other way. Then what was the point of ending the streak and leaving us without a champ just to job Lesnar to an established talent? You have to use the moment to create a new star. Okay, folks. That's all we have for today. Thank you for tuning in. And we also thank you for being part of this amazing broadcast. Welcome back to Brandon Thompson Wrestling Headline News. Next week, this Saturday, I will be reporting again live 2 times, 9 a.m. in the morning and 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern for the UFC MMA talk. Okay, you find out all news right then and there.